Hi Willow class, so this week we have been thinking about making sure our letters are the right size in relation to each other. Now what we're going to focus on today is our capital letters, because it's really important that our capital letters are always shown as a tall letter. Now tomorrow I'm going to get you to write some words with capital letters on normal lines so that you can show them as tall, but today we're just going to recap what our capital letters are. I know a few people sometimes struggle with knowing what shape the capital letter looks like. So I'm going to go through them today, and we're on our handwriting lines, we're going to show them all as tall letters. Next to each capital letter, I'm also going to write the lowercase letter so that you can see the difference in size. So we're going to start with our A, nice and tall up to the red line, and then our lowercase a. Okay. Then we've got our B, nice tall B. Now our lowercase b is also a tall letter, so the stem should be the same height as your capital. Then we've got our capital C. Again, it's important that when we do a capital C, it's tall, because otherwise it won't look like a capital. We've got our D, capital D, and lowercase d is still a tall letter, so they should be about the same size. Capital E, and F, as you can see, they're all tall letters, those capital letters. Our lowercase letters, some are tall, but some are small. Then we've got our G, going round all the way to the bottom. H, again H is a tall letter. Okay, I, tall I, and then lowercase I is only a short letter. J is one that sometimes confuses people, so a capital J is a nice tall letter with our stem across the top. However, our lowercase j goes all the way down to the bottom red line, and you have a dot, so it's actually a long letter. K, capital K, will look like this, and within our handwriting we often show lowercase k. It still is a tall letter but forms slightly differently. L and M, important to make sure that our M, that's a capital, tends to have straight lines, whereas lowercase m is nice and curved. The same with our N, nice tall straight lines for our capital and nice and curved for our lowercase. We've got O, again another letter that we often don't show as a capital because we need to show it as a tall letter, and the lowercase o looks almost identical, but it's important that it's short. Then we've got P, and then our lowercase p going below the line. Q, and then lowercase q again, a long letter going all the way down. R is one that we're generally okay with. S, again a letter we don't always show as a capital if we need to. They look almost identical again, except the capital must be taller. T, U, again another letter that looks identical, so important to show that it is much taller. V, W, X, Y, capital Y would sit on top of the line, making sure it doesn't go below the line we're writing on, and the lowercase y will go below the line. And finally, okay, so we've written out all the capital letters and lowercase letters of the alphabet. What I would like you to do is have a go at writing your capital letters and your lowercase letters for each letter of the alphabet, showing them as capital letters as tall letters. Your lowercase letters, some may need to be tall, some may need to be small, some may need to be long, but you must show them in relation to each other. As you can see, there are many capital letters and lowercase letters that almost look identical, so the size is important to show that it is a capital. Good luck, Willow. Take care.